£700,000 in winning place prize money. Belmez will be Steve Cauthen's third great Voltigeur victory. Number 2 is Blue Stag, ridden by Willie Carson. 3, Coringa Bay, Brian Rouse. Number 4, Snurge, Richard Quinn. And number 5, Star Streak, the mount of Walter Swinburne. A 5-runner lineup then for this Group 2 race with an estimated total value of £75,000.
Opened up at 7-2, and Coringa Bay after 7-1 opened to 6s. Star Streak is 14-1 from 12-1, and Snurge the outsider, 20s and 16s, all quoted for the great Voltigeur.
Snurge has pulled hard in the past. There's no guaranteed front runner in the race, and as they come for the first furlong, there's no guaranteed pace either. And it's Blue Stag, Willie Carson out on sufferance by a half to Coringa Bay showing second. Star Streak is third. Then Belmez settled into the rail 4, and Snurge is the back marker, held up today and not pulling hard. He has done in the past. Blue Stag leading by a length and a half to Coringa Bay in second, then Belmez next to the rail, the odds-on favourite third. Mile and a quarter to go in this great Voltigeur. And then Star Streak on the outside shares that place, a length back to Snurge in the blue cap. So they race down to the 9-furlong marker, which they pass, and it's Blue Stag by a couple of lengths to Coringa Bay in second with the noseband. And then Belmez is third, and Star Streak, and the back marker is Snurge. Got a mile left to go, and it's Blue Stag leading by a length to Coringa Bay, and then Belmez in third, and Star Streak 4, and the back marker is still Snurge. So Willie Carson making the best of his way home. And he ever won one great Voltigeur before. That was on Seymour Hicks in 1983. And then Coringa Bay and Belmez making his move now. If it's going to be a sprint finish here, we could get a bit of a fluky result, but Steve Cauthen's surely aware of that and is taking the odds on jolly Belmez through into second place. Steve has won this race a couple of times before on Reference Point in Zalazo. Brian Rouse is third on Coringa Bay, Walter Swinburne on Star Streak, and Richard Quinn on Snurge. They are now heading for home as they make that final turn with Blue Stag from Belmez with the white sleeves, and then Coringa Bay. It gets a reminder there, Coringa Bay. Star Streak and Snurge on the left with a blue cap. He's just trying to quicken the tempo. Blue Stag is sticking his neck out as they race down past the 3. Belmez, but on the left, Snurge is picking up, and so too is Star Streak. We've got 2.5 furlongs to go. And in the blue cap, it's Snurge on the outside, and Belmez is under pressure. And Belmez looks held as they pass the 2. And it's Snurge with the white face. But Belmez is fighting back. They pull clear of the remainder. Blue Stag gives way. Star Streak gives way. Coringa Bay gets a place. Snurge has the call. It's only by half a length, and Steve Cauthen gets to go to work on Belmez, and Belmez is starting to stretch. And Snurge goes for everything. This is going to be a race, and it's going to be Belmez who gets there in a photo. It's close, but Belmez and Steve Cauthen, boy, is he on form. Belmez has won it for me with Steve Cauthen. Snurge is second for Richard Quinn, and I think we'll find that the third horse home is number 3, Coringa Bay for the north, and then number 2, Blue Stag, and last of 5 was Star Streak. But the outcome of this great Voltigeur is a photo. It's a photo between number 1, Belmez, next to the rail, and number 4, Snurge, nearest to us. On our evidence, I would suggest to you that Belmez has won. Snurge is beaten, but it didn't look that until the last stride and a half when Cauthen got there, for my money, on the line. Great performance by Belmez. Great performance by Steve Cauthen.
And third, number 3, Coringa Bay at 13-2. The tote paid £1.50 the win and £1.10 the place. The other place £3.70. The dual forecast £7.40 and 5 rounds.